Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and welcome to this week's Talk to Me Tuesday. Y'all, they blurring out my bun. It's okay though. I am Millie Scott with Consumers Unlimited, and I really wanted to talk to you really quickly about tax returns. They're supposed to be getting payments. I think some people have already gotten payments, but you should be seeing your checks. If you've done your tax refund, you should start getting it as early as this Friday, the 28th, from what I've been told from some of my friends. But there are three things I wanted to bring to your attention, which are ways that companies are tricking individuals to try to get their refund. The first one is collection companies are sending out settlement offers and debt buying offers and all kind of stuff to try to get your refund. And this one I had to show y'all because it's absolutely crazy. It is a letter, and this is the thing that I want y'all to see. It says at the very bottom, the law limits how long you can be sued on a debt and how long a debt can appear on your credit report. Due to the age of this debt, Resolutions Investment LLC and Shepherd Outsourcing LLC will not sue you for it or report payment or non payment to a credit bureau. Even if the statute of limitations has expired, you may choose to make payments on the debt. However, be aware if you make a payment on the debt, admit to owing the debt, promise to pay the debt, or waive the statute of limitations on the debt, the time period in which the debt is enforceable in court may start again. Y'all see that, right? Frankly, what that says in plain English is, hey, we can't collect on this money, but if you decide you want to pay us and then you start a payment plan and then you don't finish it, we're going to try to get you all over again for the same debt that we can't collect on right now. And why would you do that? I'm not sure. Maybe you felt like they were good people and you want to give them their money, and that's a wonderful thing. But if we're in a place where we're using our tax refunds to pay this kind of stuff, no, ma'am. Okay. So that's one thing. The second thing is we don't pay just because they send us a letter. The second thing is all of these sales. I went to go get my son a bedroom set and they have furniture. It's the President's Day sale. I drove past a moving sale. I keep getting messages from fine jewelry, 65% off on belt. All of these random sales that they don't have during the regular months when I ain't got as much money that pop up right around tax time because they want your money. That's why they also keep advertising these new cars. How many flyers have you got in the mail about cars? Because they want your money. The last one, and this is the tricky one that gets us all the time, is our family sales. That auntie or cousin who just so happened to have their tire popped right around the time your refund check got issued, who said, if you give her just a couple of weeks, she been struggling because, Big Mama got sick and she was taking care of that. And then because of that, she had hurt her back and, whatever story she tells. And she just needs a small loan, $500 to $700 to help her get back on her feet. And she promises to pay you back. She's not going to pay you back. Now, if you want to give it out the kindness of your heart, go ahead and take that out your own personal money. Don't use your tax refund for that. Same with the dude. If he wasn't there and didn't get you something for Valentine's Day, he gets no tax return money. Sorry, guys. Or girls. If she wasn't there for Valentine's Day and she didn't get you no Valentine's Day gift, she don't get no tax return money. Just like that. Now, let's talk about three things you should do instead. Number one, the number one thing that you should do is start by saving money. Before we pay off anybody and do all of that stuff, and y'all know how much I like paying off people, I want you to put $1,000 in your savings account. They did a study and they said 42% of Americans don't have $1,000 in their savings account. That's part one. Part two was 60% of Americans, if they had $1,000 emergency, would have to go into debt to take care of it. That means they would have to use their credit cards, take out a personal loan, or borrow money from somebody else. for a $1,000 emergency. So I want you to be better than 60% of Americans by putting $1,000 in your savings account. Get a high yield savings account so where it makes you even more money. But I want you to put and keep $1,000 in your savings account. The second thing that I want you to do is to create a budget. Your budget is going to be based off of how much money you make right now and how much your regular bills are. Now, what you're going to do then is use whatever's left and say, "Ooh, these don't meet." Sorry about that, guys. I keep declining the phone call and it keeps trying to come through, and no means no. But what I was saying is the second thing I want you to do is create the budget. When you create the budget, what I want you to do is look and make sure all your bills can be paid using your regular income. If they can, you can pick a bill and add to it and use that money for some other stuff. If not, find some bills that you could pay off to put you in a position to where your regular income will take care of all of your obligations. Last but not least, after you do all of this, and if you have money left over, I want you to lose a maximum of 20% of what your total refund was, but no more than $1,000 for you. You've worked all year, you've worked really hard, and unfortunately, you had to give money to the government and they decided to give some back to you. So do something for you. And I don't care if you do something small like go out to eat or if you buy yourself a purse or shoes or whatever it does to make you happy. I typically try to get something that lasts, but you get what you want. But get something for you because you deserve something because you worked for it. All right. If you have questions about this or any other things with budgeting, finance, credit, or anything like that, feel free to give us a call at 256-333-0353. You can visit us online at www.consumersunlimited.com, or you can catch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, any of that. You can send us a message directly.